Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where we're back with another Sunday preview, and it's a bit of a filler one, but there's also some really cool new releases coming as well. Pretty solid overall preview. I'm surprised how good this one is, to be honest. How about we just take a look? First off, we get the admin out of the way. So, this is the Sunday preview for November the 16th. Which means everything shown in this article, unless otherwise stated, is going to be going up for pre-order on Saturday the 22nd of November and will be releasing Saturday the 6th of December. So we are pretty much one, maybe two more previews away before the Christmas shutdown. There's not many things that it can be in the next couple of weeks. But this one fills in quite a few of those gaps, and honestly, it's some stuff coming quicker than I thought it would. But first up, 40k. Ferran Arios, the Ultramarine dude, captain of the 6th Company, shown off months ago it feels. Pretty nice model, not something that I would use or do with, but with all of the love that the Ultramarines have got recently, I can see this, well, continually pushing that Ultramarines presence. More characters for the Ultramarines, some pretty nice parts on him to be honest. I do like the servo skull toilet roll holder. The face is pretty nice as well, but it is also just a captain with a thunderhammer. So, nice model, not entirely sure how popular he will be, but I would guess that his book is coming out soon because he has a novel coming. And it also says that he will have Legends rules, so he's not even a character you can run in competitive. That's never a good look, but at least he's getting rules, so great. And this is a model that is currently only available while stocks last, so if you do want him, be quick. Because once he's gone, by the sounds of it, he's gone. It seems weird that he's a very limited release, and he's got Legends rules. So, yeah, odd choices, but hey, it is what it is. It's just another Ultramarines character. And then we have the Crux Terminatus box getting its individual releases. So the brand new Ancient in Terminator armor. I've heard great things about this model. Everything in that box I've heard great things of. Nice head options, pretty nice banner, lots that you could do with it. Yeah, pretty solid model. Not one that I could use because, you know, Space Wolves do it our own way, but a very solid Terminator model, I think. And of course that means the Terminator Assault Squad is coming out on its own as well, and these guys are just delightful. I love the new Terminator sculpts. The hammer and storm shield is good. The lightning claws is just cooler. It's not better, but it is cooler. And you get both options. So finally, you can pick up these. It's a box of 5 with all of the different options, heads, weapon options and things that you need. Apparently it comes with a transfer sheet of 758 decals as well, which is huge. So yeah, really, really nice. Nice to see these coming out. I had a feeling they might be coming out just before Christmas. It's nice to see these coming out pretty quickly. And Sabodin Khan is finally getting his release, individual release. He was locked in that limited release combat patrol, but he's finally coming, and this is a model that I do want to pick up because I want to Space Wolf him up a little bit. I want to do a few things and make him more wolf-like for a captain on a jet bike or some sort of something. Probably not going to be something that I can run on the tabletop, but I think it's going to be just a really cool kit bash and enjoyable kit bash to do. So I'm really looking forward to him coming out on his own. And this is great for White Scar fans as well, who have been crying out for a captain on a bike for however many editions. So pretty good dump for Space Marines and 40k. But also, the old world is getting more brand new plastic models. This is the Chaos Marauders Army Reinforcement set that we talked about a couple of weeks ago. The Norsicans, I want to say. Just basically Chaos Barbarians. Incredible box, you get some stunning cavalry models, you get some stunning on foot models, head options, weapon options, shield options, champions, standard bearers, musicians, everything that you could possibly need. 40 brand new Chaos Marauder models. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible models. I'm excited to see these. I don't think I will be picking them up out the gate, but they are models that I want to do things with, and I do have plans down the line, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. And with their release, they're going to need their rules. Arcane Journal, The Raising of Westerland is coming. This is fully focused on those new Marauder tribes. It's the usual 48-page softback book that contains new narrative and rules for the Marauder tribes. You'll find the account of Freydal, the Chainmaker's invasion of Westerland, and the many tribes that fight at her side. New profiles and rules for Marauder tribes, including chaotic traits, chaotic cults, lore of the Shadowlands plus artifacts of the Shadowlands, new common magic items, and a Path to Glory section. Lots of stuff crammed into this one, and if there was ever an Arcane Journal that I would get, I mean there's been a few I've been close to getting. If ever there was one that I'd pre-order, it would be this one, because I love my Chaos Marauders. So this is great to see. I didn't think we'd be getting these before Christmas, but it's great to see, and at least Old World has something cool coming as well. And even cooler than the Marauders, which I find very hard to say, Map of the Old World from the Imperial Calendar 2278. I love a good map. I would love to know how big this is. So it is, it's a heavyweight poster. Oh, it's on poster paper. Okay, I thought it might be a bit fancier. It unfolds to 1000 millimeters by 890 millimeters, so it's a decent size. But that's pretty cool. I like a good map. You could frame it, stick it on your wall, in your gaming room. You could use it as plotting campaigns around the old world. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Also, made to order stuff, so this is probably going to be releasing differently. The map will be a limited release, so if you do want one, probably best to pre-order it as quickly as you can. Old World stuff still, made to order Empire State Troops. This is the old metal ones, isn't it? So we have a set of the classic Empire captains, metal and plastic miniatures. We have 10 metal state troops with halberds, 3 strong metal state troops with halberds command group, 3 strong metal state troops command group, and a set of 8 metal Empire handgunners and 10 metal Empire archers. This is just pure nostalgia, isn't it? And yes, they're old. They're probably as old as me, some of these models. Maybe that's been a bit mean, but they're probably getting up there. Don't they just have so much charm? So Empire players, if you want some of the old miniatures, a lot of you probably have a lot of this stuff kicking around. If you do want them, made to order, and they are going up on Saturday the 22nd of November at 8 AM GMT globally. And you're only going to be able to order them for just over a week. So the 1st of December is the last day that you can order them, and it can take up to 180 days to ship. Sometimes it's a lot quicker than that, but it can take that long. We also have a Middle Earth made to order, and some really nice stuff in here as well. Arwen with Frodo on Asphalloth. Rules wise, I'm not entirely sure that you'd be able to run her with Glorfindel because it's the same horse. But still, it's showing its age a little bit. They never quite got Arwen's face right, I don't think. But for campaign moments, to recreate the ride to Rivendell from the movie, it's different in the books, but it's a nice model, and it's a model that I remember very fondly. A classic Gandalf the Grey. We're also getting Samwise and Bill the Pony, the strongest member of the Fellowship. 3 metal Twilight Ringwraiths, I remember those as well, they're old models. And a set of 6 metal Morannon Orc Warriors, and then at 8, Lord of the Rings Casualties, which is a variety of slain warriors. Let's take a look. Classic Gandalf pointing the way to leave Rivendell. It's a nice model. There's nicer models of Gandalf, I think, but it's not terrible. Sam, face is looking a bit ropey there, isn't it? And then Bill the Pony as well, but I like this model. I'm tempted to pick this one up, actually. We'll see. The classic Twilight Ringwraiths, and I think they look great. With a bit of contrast paint, I actually think it would do wonders on these models. So yeah, nice to see these coming back. And if you want them, definitely pick them up, because they are just a fun little piece to have. Morannon Orcs, they are just orcs, aren't they really? Not that exciting, but still, if you want the proper Morannon Orcs, God knows how much that's going to be. The option is there for you. And then the casualties. So you've got a Man of Minas Tirith, you've got a Easterling, a Dwarf, 2 Easterlings, 2 Dwarfs, 2 Uruk-hai. I don't know what the one in the cloak is supposed to be. It's probably not a Ringwraith, I'll put it that way. It could be a Ranger. It could also just be another Man of Minas Tirith, or whatever you want to paint it up as. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't remember these. These are new to me, so fun stuff. Great for little objective markers and things, or just decorating bases. Yeah, cool. and they are exactly the same, so going up for pre-order 22nd of November at 8 AM GMT globally, and you can order them until the 1st of December, and they can take up to 180 days to ship. Moving over to the Black Library, Ashes of the Imperium is finally here. So this is part 1 of the Scouring, the first book coming from Chris Raitt, coming in a fancy leather-bound collector's edition that will be very limited. I believe it will be very limited. Let's see what it says. So it's available to pre-order next week as a premium edition, which features a leather cover effect with screen printed artwork, a metal emblem featuring the logos of the Ultramarines, Word Bearers, Iron Warriors and Imperial Fists, oil blocked details, silver page edges and a black ribbon bookmark. Inside you'll find a colour insert of the standard cover art, which is pretty nice. Full cover art of Rogel Dawn and Rabute Gilliman in a tarot style, character portraits and 4 pieces of black and white art that accompany the story. This is your first chance to buy this edition, which is currently only available while stocks last. If this sells out in a blur, as these things are known to happen, i.e. if the scalpers get in, we'll look to do a restock in the near future, so don't panic. Now we've heard that before, it doesn't always come to fruition, but what I will say, if you want this book, act as fast as you can, because this is the start of the next big follow-on from Horus Heresy. These books are going to be selling for ridiculous money on eBay. If you want one of these, I wish you all the best. I hope you get your hands on it. I'd love to know if you do. Let me know in the comments of either this video or the post that goes up on Saturday on pre-order day. I'd love to know if you managed to get one. Fingers crossed for everybody that genuinely wants one of these. Hope you get your fancy copy of this book. But for us mere mortals like myself, it's also coming out in hardback. So it's getting a hardback release, of course it is. Yeah, so hardback, ebook and audiobook. And that's going to be up for pre-order on Friday, apparently. Is the collector's edition going up for pre-order on Friday as well then? It doesn't say. I'm slightly confused. But I probably will go audiobook on this. It depends who reads it, I suppose. But I'm not really done anything with the Heresy. I think I have the first book on audiobook and that's it. But I am very interested in the Scouring. The Scouring up to current 40k events, that's where I'm really more interested in. So yeah, it's nice to see this coming out. Figures it will be coming out just before Christmas, but yeah, this is good. It's also getting a release in paperback and ebook for French and German language editions, which is excellent. It's nice that this stuff comes out basically day one. It should be available day one. Games Workshop is big enough to fund this stuff, and these books will sell in those languages. So absolutely. I don't know why they don't do more languages, but hey, it's good that at least there are a couple of translations coming, so everybody can get hold of it. Also up for Black Library, Master of Rights, which is the Ferran Erios novel. There's a fancy collector's edition and then the normal one, this one coming from Rob Young. So it will be available in a fancy collector's edition, which features screen printed art with foil details, silver page edges and a blue ribbon book. Every copy is uniquely numbered and signed by the author. It also contains an author's afterword and an additional short story, Sanctioned Death, and that is available while stocks last. No mention of a restock there, but it is also coming out in hardback, ebook and audiobook if you just want the standard versions. And 2, it's getting a paperback and ebook version for French and German language. Good, excellent. Hopefully this continues. Hell's Last, a Minkalesque novel by Justin D. Hill. I think this was her last book. Is coming out in paperback, which is cool. Steel Tread by Andy Clark is getting a hardback release. Isn't this just a re-release though? Because we had the special fancy edition and then I think that they were re-releasing this because there's a second book coming out and it was to tie them in together in a similar art style, I believe. But Steel Tread by Andy Clark is coming too in the standard hardback edition. The Horus Heresy Collection 18 in French language, coming in hardback and ebook. So this one contains Heralds of the Siege and Titan Death by Guy Haley and The Buried Dagger by James Swallow. And that is going up for order on Saturday in ebook format on Friday. This is getting even more confusing. So do ebooks just go up on Friday then? Is that International Ebook Pre-Order Day? Eidolon the Uric Hammer is coming in German language version in, it looks like a hardback. Yeah, it's coming in hardback. Amazing, they're actually doing hardback in foreign language. Good. And ebook as well. Ebook is coming on Friday, hardback on Saturday. It's really confusing, isn't it? The Fall of Cadia is getting a German language translation coming again. Paperback and ebook. Paperback Saturday, ebook Friday. Just take it as given that any ebook in the future is probably going to be coming out on a Friday then. That's a lot for Black Library, and I'm really, really impressed and quite excited that they're doing so much French and German language editions. I think that's great for our European friends who want to get into this stuff in their native language. So, Idle on the Uric Hammer by Mark Collins, we've mentioned that numerous times. It's had multiple releases, that book. And then The Fall of Cadia is by Robert Rath. Apparently it's fantastic. So, at some point I would like to pick that up for myself. Maybe not in German, my German's non-existent, so... but it's definitely worth a read if you're interested. Over on to Warhammer TV Plus, we have a couple of things. First up, John French is joining Alex on Scribes and Scriveners, where they're going to be discussing John's writing process and his approach to penning novels in the Horus Heresy and the Siege of Terror series. That'll be quite an interesting one. On Citadel Masterclass, Ed is painting Hellsmiths of Hashut armour, and it looks like we have a battle report between the Hellsmiths of Hashut and the Sons of Behemat, which, bearing in mind, they are a company that creates models to roll dice with on a tabletop and make battle reports. They don't actually release many battle reports, do they? But I'd like to see how the Hellsmiths of Hashut play, so that might be interesting from that side of things. So at least the new armies are getting some love, let's put it that way. That'll be fun to see, I think. I might even watch that, I'll put it on the background somewhere. And we're also getting a trailer for the second half of Black Talon Season 2. Just give us the fucking season already. I'm sorry, but it came out in the summer. We were told it would be coming this year. Just release the fucking 3 episodes and get it done with. I'm sick of waiting. Warhammer TV Plus, the gift that never really gives. Over on WarCom, it says they're making a humble offering to the Omnissiah for a new reveal. Is that pointing at potentially Horus Heresy or maybe some 40k AdMech? And then we're going to be taking a look at the rules for Warhammer Quest Darkwater. We will definitely be covering that. And there is another article that I'm going to do that will go up tomorrow, covering the heroes, because I'm so excited for Darkwater. And yes, I can confirm that is in the gift guide, so I am expecting it to be in next week's pre-order, or at the very latest, the week after. So by the end of November, I think Darkwater will be announced pre-order. Exciting times. I think it's the perfect Christmas gift. I really do. So I'm looking forward to that one. We're also going to learn more about Farron Arios. His legend rules will probably be dropping. And they're pledging themselves to the primordial powers of the Warhammer Design Studio. And we're going to get a look at the Old World Almanac for the Chaos Marauders. So lots of Old World stuff as well. I may cover the Old World stuff. I'm not really sure. I don't do a lot with Old World. But hopefully there's some interesting stuff. On the channel, for me personally, there's a lot that I need to do. I am so behind. I've just been really wiped out recently. But outside of Warhammer, there's videos going to be dropping on a number of things, which is really exciting. And I think we are going to try and get some Warhammer done as well. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but hopefully we're going to get some more Warhammer stuff. And obviously, any reveals, announcements, or any articles that I just want to talk about that drops, we will cover as well. Oh man, what's going to be my pick of the preview? It's not going to be Farron. It's a nice model, but it's not that nice. I feel really bad giving it to the Terminator Squad, and I'd feel really bad giving it to Saboden Khan. Because they are re-releases. No, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. It's going to be the Chaos Marauders Army Box. While I'm not looking at buying it right now, I love these models. I love everything about them, the detail, just everything. It fits not just the old world, but general fantasy stuff. They would be perfect barbarians. And the riders on horses, incredible. So that is my pick of the preview. Let me know what stands out to you. Are you hoping to pick up some Terminators? Have you got your eye on any of those fancy new Black Library Collector's Edition books? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, subscribe, do all of the YouTubey things. We are pushing towards 500 subs. And if we can hit it by the end of the year, I would be eternally grateful. And it would mean we're starting to push into what is probably going to be known as Phase 2 for the channel. There is some stuff going on behind the scenes in my personal life, but I am genuinely still looking at getting battle reports and things done. I just don't have the space to do it right now. So hopefully that'll be in Phase 2 next year. So stick around if you want more stuff from me, just jabbering on about nonsense and things that I enjoy, and hopefully you enjoy them too. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.